always thought that fear felt in a dream was just feeling that ends when you wake up. But that was before we moved into the house where it never sleeps. On the east coast of the United States, in forgotten town shrouded in fog, there stood a house at the edge of an ancient forest. It rose above the ground like an alien body, silent, black, forgotten. The locals avoided looking at it. Even the brave children now played nearby, as if the air around it was poisoned. There was an old legend about the house. Something lived in this basement, a creature that didn't eat food. It fed on fear. Those who dared to sleep there soon disappeared, but before that, they complained of nightmares, insomnia, and the eerie feeling that someone was watching them from the dark. The owner of the house, an old man named Edgar, had disappeared many years ago. The curtains had never been drawn open since. The sage creature in the basement awakened only when the house was silent. When everyone was asleep, it would slowly open the basement door, climb the creaking stairs, stop at the closed bedroom doors. It would slowly push, then open and just stare. Observe. The greater the fear, the sweeter its feast. When the house went up for sale, a young family, Harry, Susie, and their twin sons, Tom and Jack, bought it for an unusually low price. They were happy. Their own home, no rent, and view of the forest. A week after moving in, Susie went grocery shopping. At the register, smiling, she spoke about how lucky they had been. "Where did you buy the house?" asked the cashier. "At the edge of the woods. Old but cozy. It used to belong to some Edgar." "Old man Edgar? Did your realtor tell you the story of the house?" Susie, puzzled, shook her head. The cashier then told her, "Something lives in the basement. It comes out at night, climbs upstairs, and feeds on fear. People who live there either fled in panic or vanished." Susie just chuckled. "Oh, come on, that's just a tourist ghost story." When she returned home, she shared the story over dinner. Everyone laughed, even the kids. Then they all went to bed. That night, Jack woke up in panic. He had dreamed that the door to his room slowly opened, and someone, without breathing, crept toward his bed. In the morning, he shared his dream with brother, but he heard next. "I had that dream too," said Tom. Pale. He was standing right at the foot of my bed and breathing. When brother shared the story with their mother, she said next, "It's just a coincidence." She smiled, but her heart tainted. The next day, Henry left on a business trip. Only the mother and the children stayed in the house. That same night, Susie saw it. In her dream, the door flung open on its own. From the darkness emerged something, a silhouette with twisted claws, glowing eyes, and the breath of a hungry beast that severed cornering its prey. She tried to scream, but couldn't. Her body didn't move. Paralyzed, she watched as it crept closer. It was severing her fear. When Susie finally let out a scream and woke up, the room was empty, but the feeling remained. In the morning, the boys looked exhausted. "He came again," whispered Tom. "But this time he was closer. He almost touched me." Susie ran to the local priest. When he heard the address, he turned pale and refused to even approach the house. He silently handed her an old cross and said Edgar tried to stop it, but he failed. It's awake. On the final night before Henry's return, Susie didn't sleep. She sat, holding the children. The house was quiet, too quiet. Then, a creak. Footsteps. Claws emerged from the darkness. The lights in the house flickered once, twice, then went out completely, and in the silence came a low, beastly howl. In the morning, Henry returned home. The house was empty. No family, no son, no sign of struggle. Only in the children's room, claw marks covered into the wall. They were afraid. That was enough. And no one ever bought that house again. But every night, if you listen closely, you can still hear something slowly climbing the stairs in search of its next victim.